what people are frustrated about, is because it just feels like the other day you had a lot like that you wanted to get off your chest.
I do. Yeah, I do.
And then like yesterday there's been like comments that I guess Gabbi said something about how she talked to you.
Yeah, I did. I at the beginning of the live, I had talked about how I tried to give it some time. I like told her to take a day and think about this stuff, like, you know, and then talk to her later, because she was off the rails. Like it was nuts. I wasn't getting any kind of answer. So yeah, I did talk to her.
Do you, like, you said you had a lot of stuff to get off your chest. Did you like write those things down? Do you have like a list?
No.
Because it feels like this is more than just you not being her friend.
No, there is more to that, but I'm going to be honest. Like after having time to think and think things through, there's just like some things I don't feel comfortable talking about, like on a live, you know, to people that there's just some things I don't feel comfortable saying. And I hope that you can respect that.
Well, and you do, though. You keep on saying the lies that she says. Give us the lies. What are the lies?
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot.
So a lot of people are asking, and I mean, it needs to be addressed. Obviously, you saw last night where she shut Danny down. Obviously, there's something that she doesn't want out, because when it came out that you were going to go live, she freaked out about it. That whole entire day, she was freaking out about it. What is that? What is that?
I guess, okay, what she I can't do it, guys. So she said Pinka has stuff to expose her about Cam. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say.
So that is clearly what has her so scared. So Pinka, pull your damn car over and come and fucking give the people what they want.
She might have left.
So do you have information about her that she's afraid of? Is that why she wants to talk to you and make it so you're afraid, or whatever reason?
Well, I'm sure. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, we were friends. We talked about a lot of personal stuff.
I'm sorry, guys. The comments are going crazy. So if you tag me, I'll try to see them. I'm trying to help as much as I can.
I was going to say,
I think.
What was that?
One lie. You guys are so, you know, like you guys want me to say stuff that you already know.
Well, then, like I mean, just confirm it.
About
That's the thing. I think a lot of people would like some confirmation. They would like some like truth in all of this.
Yeah, I do understand that.
Because, you know, I mean, we can see it for so many months and years.
Yeah.
I'm newer to this, but we can see it happen. But then it's I mean, you have to understand everyone else's side, because it's rather frustrating when, you know, there's this big Reddit post, you know, we're going to expose her, and then you come on.
I didn't do that.
I know, I'm just saying, and it was at the same time. And then everyone is like, you went live and you were rather gung-ho about like talking about things, and then it just like got shut down. So one big thing is the CPS case honest? Like, is that an ongoing investigation?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
Or was it? Yeah.
Gabbi said she has receipts if you spoke on what is going on. Does she have like garbage on you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what. I don't have like anything that she could show that I would be embarrassed of or would have to explain or anything. So
Okay.
yeah.
Another thing was the diagnosis. Did you ever see proof of him being diagnosed?
No, I told you. I said that.
Okay.
I just saw the stuff from February 23. Just the stuff that you guys saw that she showed like everybody. So I've never seen anything else.
Okay, and then they're talking about lies. Like everybody wants to know some of these lies. I mean,
listen.
Okay, while you're thinking on that, maybe you can answer, has anyone given her, including you, money for like sugar or her pills?
No, I have not.
Do you know any of her mods that have?
For like paying for a prescription?
Or anything else?
Yeah. Okay. I know of one time that they've helped out, that they paid for it. But it was a legit prescription. So
I don't like bringing children into it. But I will say that a couple of people have said this, and if you guys have known that the child has been in danger, and you're not talking about it, or you're not going to authorities, it really needs to like be dealt with.
okay. Well, are you talking about this recent situation about the threats and stuff, or you?
I think they're talking about in general.
In general,
whether he's really in school. The fact that he has they've been in Florida for how long, and he doesn't even have a pediatrician.
So yeah, all of those things, protecting. Every time I talk to her, just about every time I say, if you just kept Cam off, if you just kept C off, and protect him, protect your family, I said that all the time. I just said earlier that I would talk to her about getting him properly, like a new diagnosis. I think because you guys don't see it, you don't think that it happened, or you think that no one ever has talked to her about these things.
And none of us are saying that you probably haven't talked to her. I mean, I'm sure that's
no, I have.
Come out is because you do try to talk, and then she gets angry.
Yeah.
And, I mean, look at what happened last night. Do you know if she's getting disability for the kid?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that. That's yeah, no, I'm not answering that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Pinka, if you're still in here, does that mean you're the one who made the Reddit post? Because if you made the Reddit post, then you need to come up here and explain your story, because that's where all of this is coming from.
I don't think she made that post.
Someone made that post, whether it was a joke or not. And it's quite convenient that it was done the same exact day that you had said that you were going to talk about it, and then Gabbi started freaking out.
Yeah, it was funny because I was actually talking to Beautiful Disaster on the phone when that post got posted on Reddit, and she read it to me, and I was like laughing because I was like, that sounds like me, but I'm banned and I can't comment on there. I've been banned for a while, and I'm not going to do that. I just did what I did. I went live and I thought about it. I wouldn't write that on Reddit. I really don't. What makes people think it was Pinka though? It really could have been anybody.
I personally don't know. I know that people are talking about collecting benefits, but she did say that she's not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to the lies?
I mean, I'm just saying, like with the lies, it's all the same stuff that you guys know. It's all the same stuff that you guys have figured out. What you think that the vet stuff, I don't have anything new to tell you besides, unless you ask me specifically, I don't have anything new to tell you besides this important thing that just happened that I'm like extremely upset about someone being accused of these things. And I asked for proof of that. I feel like it's a big deal to say those things and to be acting like that on live and lying to everyone. Like this is just another lie about your child. And the police.
Are there any lies that she actually like confessed to you and admitted to you?
No, not that I can think of. No, just stuck it out.
Guys, I'm trying really hard. So, and whoever sent me gifts, thank you. I didn't see those.
I mean,
come in.
I wanted other people to get up here. I just wanted to talk about one thing. I wanted other people to get up here and talk. I never said I never said that this was some like, you guys have to understand that I have a conscience and I have to live with myself and like my morals. Like I was already involved, like even on the outside, even through this stupid app, I feel like I was involved with a bunch of, behavior that I don't agree with. And I'm like, I don't want to be.
So here's the problem.
I don't want to stoop to that level.
You have to understand everybody else's side because
I do.
They have tried for years to get people to see the scam, to see the lies, to see that they are essentially using people for money for the government. I mean, it's a horrible cycle. Does Mimi pay really quickly? Does Mimi pay all their bills?
No, why, you guys think I know who?
I'm just asking
who pays
questions.
Gabby's bill. I will tell you this, and I will say this that that girl doesn't need anybody's money.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. So
She doesn't need anybody's money.
The reason people get frustrated is because they have been trying to get the child help, real help. And when she goes around and flaunts that she's doing all this and making all this money and all these lies, and you're protecting her, right? So essentially for the last however long you've been a mod, you've essentially been protecting her.
How have I been protecting her about that?
I'm not trying to like attack you. Just hear me out.
No, I'm asking generally.
Because when people, and I get it because you're a mod, but because what happens is you protect her by keeping her secrets, by blocking people who try to speak the truth. And I know that that's what they ask you to do, but that's what happens, right? You protect them in all of this dishonesty and all of this, deceit, right? And then what happens is when you walk away, you get flooded with all of these people who want to know the truth because you have protected her for however long you were a mod. And I know that you say that you don't want to be involved, but because you went live the other day, that's kind of what happened, right?
I understand what you're saying, but I where I was coming from was I don't feel like I was protecting all her secrets, and like I talked to her a lot about telling the truth. I really talked to her off. I muted and I blocked a lot of hate, and if I blocked people just trying to actually tell the truth, that's why I'm like, you can talk now. I owe you that. whatever, but there was a lot of hate, you guys, and a lot of people,
But
and
it's
it was
justified.
overwhelming.
You got to
Yeah.
understand that,
Well,
that's justified.
I don't think so. I don't
Don't
believe
think that it's justified that because
No.
she doesn't
No.
she enables her sister enables her mother enables both of them. She claims that she's a single mother when she's obviously not a single mother.
Right. I get what you're saying. The frustration, the wanting to say like you're lying or tell, all those things that people want to say or do say. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about hate. Like the things that I see, the comments that are horrible. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The disgusting stuff. Like.
So a lot of people are wondering how, obviously you saw what happened last night, right? Between Gabbi and Danny and
yeah, on YouTube I saw.
What are your feelings about that?
I'm pretty upset about that because, and I'm not talking to her anymore, so I don't have to say anything. Like him having his shirt off and the camera being right on him, I believe that she had every right to say something, and me and her do not get along because she just doesn't like me, and she said some things about me, but and I agree with her. And then if that's what happened, if she called and got her in trouble and then got her basically could get her kicked out, like she's on a roll,
Yeah.
She's really on a roll.
But then
I feel bad. I feel bad in a way.
The problem is that, I mean, I'm not saying that Danny's a good person, but to literally call her mommy and cry to mommy to tell Danny to shut up, and then Danny's now not. Almost feels like that's kind of what happened with you, is that you were talking about wanting to have this huge conversation with them or about her, and then you had a conversation with her, and then now
the conversation was horrible. That's what I got out of the conversation, was that big lie about, or that's what, the big thing about Pinka. That's what I got. That's
So
it. I'm not, you guys, like she doesn't like have, I'm not intimidated by her. I'm not saying things because of even what she'll say. I'm saying it because certain things I'm not talking about because I don't want to, and I don't feel good about it.
you have a couple people who are asking to come in the box. You should have oat milk.
I don't know.
Can you let oat milk up? And then there was someone else, and I didn't want to interrupt you.
They're not in there. Oatmeal isn't in there.
It says 8 people are waiting for the box, apparently.
I know, I got it. I'm looking at it.
So the big thing that
they're not in there.
Everyone needs to figure out is who the fuck made the Reddit post then, because Pinka said it wasn't her, and Pinka said that she doesn't want to do this.
Right. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. One bit.
Who hyped it up on Reddit?
I don't know.
Lacey, I don't want you to think that I was coming up to try to
I was making lunch and dealing with my kiddos, so I was kind of glad that you did. I was a little busy.
Okay.
You guys think that I stood up for C. I mean, I don't know what else people think I could do besides saying and pointing out a lot of the same things that you think, or the same things that you guys are worried about. Like, and I'm not the only one that does that, because I mean, we cared about Gabbi, and when you're a friend to someone, you're going to tell them when they're doing wrong. I mean, that's what a real friend does, even if it's, not an in-person friend, I mean,
Can you let Waffles in?
We tried. I'm telling you, so many of us have tried.
I want, I've been hacked is asking for a box as well.
Oh, okay. I just tried to get Waffles up.
Hi.
I just have a quick question to ask before I drop down. Okay, so the other day, you had us wait until Sunday, right, to do this. Now, the problem is that you wouldn't let anybody else go live because it was your story. Correct, I understand that. Hold on, baby, nobody's on the phone. And then my thing is at this point, I feel like you're still protecting her because to me, if I feel like there was something, you know, that I had to speak on, like if I seen, you know, child abuse or something like that, right? I'm going to speak on it. If I see something, hear something, I'm going to speak on it. And I feel as if, though, you got everybody's head hyped up and then you kind of did this to where, like, now you don't want to speak on anything because you feel like basically I feel like you're scared of saying whatever because, you know, of whatever reasons.
Okay.
But I just feel as though this live is very pointless if you're not going to tell us the tea that was posted all over Reddit and everybody was excited for it. I don't know who posted it, but I'm just saying that if you're not going to actually tell us the lies, please stop saying that about the lies because you're not going into details about it. It's kind of very confusing. So that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to drop down because my child is trying to say hi. But
And that's the thing. I think what me and a lot of people, and I've been hacked, we're all confused about is it's obvious that Gabbi doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't understand, and I don't think a lot of understand why you have, if you're trying to protect her, why you have this background. Why when you have 970 people in here trying to support you.
Right.
Why are you not speaking out?
Well, I think you're only, what I'm getting here is that, you know, you just only want to support me if I tell you what you want to hear. I'm not responsible for whoever made that post on Reddit, guys. I'm not responsible for that. And I'm also...
But how aren't you responsible if
I didn't make that post?
But you told somebody that you were going live, correct? So then they posted on Reddit to get all of our hopes up, which technically you are responsible for that. Yes.
You've
I
been
didn't.
saying this for 2 days. You had that live where we were trying to help you get boxes, and you had so much to say.
I didn't tell anyone I was going live.
You
did. Yes, you did.
There were 400 people in there.
I was one of the people that were telling you that you have to go live for 3 days for 30 plus minutes.
No, what I'm saying is when I went live the first time, I didn't tell anyone.
Yes, you did.
I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, I'm telling you that you had to have been because if not, it wouldn't have been posted on Reddit.
How did we all know about it?
I didn't make that post.
Well, we all knew about it. So we all knew that there was a live going on. So honestly, at this point, this live is very pointless. And the fact that you're going to sit here and say, well, I don't feel comfortable saying something. Okay.
Ugh, thanks. Can you add humane beans?
Okay, I do have one question really quickly.
Okay.
So I'm not responsible for that post. I didn't make that post. I'm banned from the Reddit page. I've been banned for a long time. They ban your IP, okay? So I'm not gonna, this is ridiculous. Okay?
Did you and G apologize to each other last night? Like, is that why?
She apologized to me on the phone, and then she made that bullshit video.
Because it does.
Which took no accountability.
It seems like you're holding back on so much.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. I understand. There are things that I have thought things over, and I myself don't feel comfortable talking about that. And if that's all you guys want, then you can leave. Like, it's not. I wanted to talk about something else. I wanted to hear from people too. I got out what I wanted to say, and apparently that's not good enough. I mean, I'm not sure what else you guys want.